Chapter 197. You hold a sword for a woman. Don't you feel ashamed? _2. So, you are Chu Liuqing, the enforcer of the immortal sword Raging Flame. Han Yi spoke calmly, unfazed. He turned the question around. Chu Liuqing didn't expect the man before him to be so reckless. His sister's marriage was not a decision to be made by him alone. Even he, the enforcer of Raging Flame, could not defy his family's decision, so how could an outsider like Han Yi have a say? So, he frowned and said, "You don't stand for the Chu family, any more than my sister does. Her marriage is her own choice. Besides, my sister does not want you stirring up trouble here. Do not deceive yourself and others," Han Yi said casually. "Then, let your sister come and explain things to me. Shao, you are going too far," Chu Liuqing warned, his voice cold. Earlier, the Chu family did not stop Han Yi out of dissatisfaction with the outcome. Hence, most of them didn't interfere. This includes him as well. But who would have thought that Han Yi alone could sweep through many sword cultivators from the four major families? Even their elders were no match for him. Han Yi scanned the Chu family's sword cultivators with his spiritual sense, sneering, "So what if you're Mischief's brother? If you don't dare to speak up for your own family, to strive for justice, you're not fit to be called her brother." His tone at the end of his sentence even carried an accusation. "Shut up." A vein throbbed on Chu Liuqing's forehead as he screamed through his gritted teeth. As a young man of high spirits and vigor, how could he take this provocation? "You are just an outsider. What do you know?" From the immortal sword Raging Flame shot out a stream of red sword Chen, aiming towards Han Yi. Chu Liuqing eventually made a move against Han Yi, much to Chen Ke's delight. Chen Ke believed that as long as the Chu family got involved, even if the white-robed swordsman had countless abilities, it would be useless. In Fuyao State, no one could defy the Chu family patriarch. Thus, those not knowing the bounds of their own strength, like the one who dares to pull the tiger's whiskers of the Chu family, could only await death. Boom! That's where Che drilled a deep sword mark on the ground, but Han Yi's figure was nowhere to be seen. Attribute retrieved. Descendant of the immortal sword +1. Attribute retrieved. Descendant of the immortal sword +1. When Han Yi reappeared, he was high in the sky, gently pulling from his storage ring a war sword intertwined with purple-red dragon patterns. The spiritual treasure Dragon Sky. Chu Liuqing snorted coldly, his aura skyrocketing as he brandished his Raging Flame. The surging sword intent gave people the feeling of being pricked constantly, making them unbearably restless. Being regarded as the top talent of the Chu family for nearly a decade, and an enforcer of Fuyao Sword Palace, he naturally had a high opinion of himself. Not many sword cultivators were his equals on daily basis, so he didn't take Han Yi seriously. Cling. Ding. In just moments, Chu Liuqing and Han Yi had already exchanged dozens of moves. Their speed was so rapid that the naked eyes and spiritual senses of the crowd could not capture it. All they could see were colliding golden light and red magic power, obviously stunning everyone. Even Chu Liuqing can't take him down. Mind you, Chu Liuqing is a peerless talent who reached the perfected golden pill within a decade. Being at the 8th rank golden core, wielding the Raging Flame, he still can't take down this white-robed man. As an 8th rank golden core, Chu Liuqing naturally hasn't used his full power. Once he does, we'll see who's the victor. Seeing the man before him, Chu Liuqing became increasingly surprised as the battle wore on. He didn't expect Han Yi's swordsmanship to reach such a level, almost on par with his own, even slightly superior. He was in the realm of perfection. But why did this swordsmanship feel so familiar? Seemingly, realizing something, Chu Liuqing's expression subtly changed. He realized that the swordsmanship the man has used was actually from his own Chu family. The identity of this man was truly a mystery. Finish it quickly. Chu Liuqing poured his entire strength into his magic power, intending to finish the fight with full force. His robust 10 pure magic power shot forth, forming a pressure field around him. The phantom of an 8th rank golden core rose behind him, looking like a solar disk, accompanied by wisps of sword Che. His whole person seemed tremendously sacred, causing continuous sighs from the disciples of the four major families. 8th rank golden core truly lives up to its reputation. No matter how high your swordsmanship is, you can't make up for the gap in realm. It seems the victory is already decided. Hundreds of sword lights formed a sword rain that fell ceaselessly from both sides towards Han Yi. The next second, Zhu Liuqing saw an unbelievable scene that left him dumbfounded. Han Yi held up Dragon Sky and stood arrogantly, pointing his sword at the ground. With his hand on his chest, a dazzlingly brilliant golden light rose from his heart. Thump, 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 in consecutive waves of pressure spread out, stunning all the young talents and elders of the four families. They didn't fail to understand what the golden light before their eyes represented, and they understood the implications. It's the 9th rank golden core. How is it possible? A 9th rank golden core? Really? In the present cultivation world, among the many talents of the Fuyao Sword Palace, not one has been able to condense a 9th rank golden core. Has he really done? Han Yi's body slightly lifted, hovering in the air. The dazzling 9th rank golden core was as radiant as a sun. The great day disk kept rotating, providing an inexhaustible supply of magic power, suppressing the sword intent that came from Zhu Liuqing. Calm. Han Yi, looking down at the crowd, had a fiery look in his eyes. The eldest son of Bai family, Bai Tuhua, had a peculiar look in his eyes that obviously didn't expect Han Yi to condense a 9th rank golden core. Everyone, let's go together. Arranging the sword formation, otherwise, will we really let this man take the bride? As Bai Tuhua made the call, everyone agreed.